I really enjoyed watching my sons go through here. It's like I was revisiting Chaminade through their eyes. And then now the grandsons come along, and Owen now is starting on an adventure that's waiting for him. And I know he's going to do exceptionally well here, and I'm going to watch you every step of the way.
We follow Mary. Mary brought Jesus to the world. In our own little microcosm, that's exactly what we're doing. We're bringing Jesus to our students and hopefully to their parents and all their associations as well.
Yeah, I had 3 older brothers come here, and my brother-in-law has come here, my father-in-law, so it's very personal to me when I hear that. But when you hear the Chaminade family, what does that mean to each of you?
Attention must be paid. I think that's from Death of a Salesman. But in a family, you're watching out for and paying attention to those around you. And I think I felt that, back when I was a freshman in this school, kind of a shy kid. And I can remember Brother Nigel Pratt. I worked on auditorium service freshman year, shaking my hand and saying, "Good job, Peter." Like, he knew my name. The fact that we pay attention and that every student in the building knows, someone here knows me. If I'm ever in need, I know I can go to this teacher or this coach or this guidance counselor, this activity moderator, and they're there for me. They're paying attention to me and they care about me.
Once I got in, it was like everybody was congratulating me. I walked into the Darby lobby and just I felt welcome. Like, a student came right up to me, started asking me questions. I shook Brother Tom's hand, I believe. I already felt welcome, felt I was already part of the family, already part of the Chaminade Brotherhood.
Chaminade family, to me, initially I would think just those attending school and the immediate families, but it's much more than that.
When I hear Fortes and Unitate, or Strength and Unity, I think we're all stronger as one, and the whole student body is kind of united at all times.
You can pick up a phone and call someone, and it's like talking to a family member. And Strength and Unity, as Owen said, that's part of the culture. We're all in this together.
I make a phone call, and who picks up the phone but Brother Richard? I did not take German. I really did not have any day-to-day contact with him. Brother Richard, I said, we missed the open house. My son's in 8th grade. He decided he wants to go there, but we didn't get a chance to take the tour, and I'm a graduate of '74. I said, Scott, call. He goes, "Is this Robert?" And he goes, "Robert, Brother Richard." And I'm saying, well, yes, I know I called you, but I wanted to say, how the heck do you know me? And then I worked with Brother Richard on the Alumni Association for years, and I did ask him one day about, how many students do you know? And at one point he told me he probably could name, if you went through the yearbook, well over 50 to 60% of the students by name.
You do feel at home here. And the boys get that right away, right from 3C all the way through till they graduate. And it's funny to see the college kids come back and they say they miss it here. I always tell people, the brothers live here. This is their home. Well, it's kind of our home too. And you're proud of your home. Now the campus is incredible. So tours that I used to be able to do in 45 minutes, I think it takes me 2 hours, 2.5 hours walking around. But I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Griffin's now giving tours. So like my dad said, Brother Hartz gave us a tour all those years ago. It kind of comes full circle.
During Sandy, I was in this very room for dinner because we were without power for 14 days, and members of the faculty happened to hear about that and invited us for dinner. They have been as good to us as family in the truest of senses.
I was working out, doing laundry, and we were taking showers here too. It was home.
The Chaminade family takes its root again in relationships, and I can recall so many stories of my student days, a good number of years ago, maybe more than I would like to admit. How do
you think I feel?
I can't even begin to fathom it. But I remember some of those very influential Marianists with who were teaching me. Brother Lawrence Syriac, my freshman World Regional Studies teacher. Brother George Zenley, God bless his soul. He was my speech and debate moderator, and I was terrible in my first 2 years. But he stuck with me. He was a tough love kind of coach, He never couched things in niceties. He told you what you needed to know in no uncertain terms, but God bless him, he coached me to do well and even to make nationals. And then that's more than just about going to nationals. It's about forming a relationship with somebody. Other than my parents, my Marianist teachers and some of the lay teachers that I had when I was a student at Chaminade were clearly the most important adults in my life.
I really love going to school here. It's been a part of me ever since I can remember, whether it was wrestling matches or going up to Founders Hollow or watching my cousins participate in activities at school. I really can't compliment it enough. Some of my favorite activities, wrestling and lacrosse, Givens, I really love Sodality, culinary club, library service.
I honestly can't be prouder of Griffin. Seeing him here and seeing him flourish and the great friends he has, his grades, the way he carries himself, I can't ask for a better son.
We're going to need that so we can play it back periodically.
He's on the wrestling team with me, and I got to coach him in freshman lacrosse, and to watch him play lacrosse here at Chaminade it's my favorite thing ever.
One doesn't have to be the member of a team to feel very accepted and part of the family here at Chaminade. That's always been obvious also. The range is endless.
What is it about those 4 years here that, that the alumni carry with them? What is it that you think creates that strong bond?
I think Chaminade High School is Our Lady's work. Everything I have ever needed, if I bring it with a calm faith, a calm assurance that she'll take care of it, she does.
Our modus vivendi, our way of living in the world, trying to do God's will and seeing that through the lens of the Blessed Virgin Mary. She's so important for us.
I think you walk out of the building knowing that the Christian faith is important, that I need to keep growing in it. No matter how you walked in, guys come in with all different backgrounds in the faith.
I think there are also things that are challenging at Chaminade. And I think these challenges pull people together because they had a common experience. One of them is comprehensive exams. Studying for comprehensive exams, cramming for comprehensive exams. It's like the Marines. It's like boot camp. And boot camp pulls them together.
There's an academic rigor, and the notion that you're getting through this academically rigorous program together really forms a bond. And then the other side of that, I think when you walk through the hallways and you look in on a class, you see, while it's a serious place, there's a lot of lightheartedness. People are laughing and telling jokes, and there's camaraderie and good times. And one more aspect that I think forms that Chaminade family is the number of role models. I think we are lucky to have Marianists and lay teachers who rise to the level, but the values that they espouse, the values that they live, that they incarnate, our students see that, and that leaves an indelible impression on them.
I get to say that I love my job, and I truly mean that. I love what I do. To see these boys develop year after year and go on to great schools, and to be part of that, and to train with them when they come home, and to see them playing at the next level is fantastic. I get to do what I would love to do. I think that enthusiasm, that motivation here at school, I'm trying to just get it into the kids and breed that so that, hopefully they move on from here and go do something in life that they want to do.
It's the family of the religious community that then goes and creates the family spirit that we find in our schools.
Good job. Owen has grown about, a foot?
Yeah, I got a lot of sleep over quarantine, so. Yeah.